Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for being here. I decided that today was finally going to be the day that I was going to reorganize my bookshelves. I have been putting this off for, quite honestly, probably like 3 months. I've been allowing my books to just pile up. I've been allowing my shelves to just look like a mess. There are stuff everywhere. I have unopened books in a little corner over there. I have clothes in the last shelf that need to be put away. So everything has just been sort of a mess and it's starting to drive me crazy. And since it is the new year, I decided that this would be the perfect time to just get rid of some books, reorganize my shelves, and just overall make my house a little bit cozier, because I feel like this mess has been something that I've been avoiding, has prevented me from filming in front of these shelves because I never want to show them, because not only do I not have a lot of books because we live in a very small apartment, but I also have not touched these shelves in over a year when I first organized the two of them, and then I have just allowed it to be a mess. So today's the day I changed this, and I decided I was going to film this process and hopefully have a very satisfying finished product. I'm also planning on doing like an unhaul because I want to get rid of a lot of books from my shelves, because honestly, over the past 2 years since I have been a part of the book community, specifically on Book Talk, I have accumulated a lot of books. I'm also lucky enough to be sent a lot of books by publishers, which means that I end up with a lot of unread books, and that's not something that I want for my shelves anymore. I want to only keep either what I truly love or books that I know for a fact I'm going to get to, because I feel like with the amount of books that I have right now, it's even hard to pick a next read because I just don't really see what I have. And I've lost interest in a lot of the books that I bought because I bought them a long time ago and they're no longer genres or authors that I'm interested in. So we will be getting rid of some books as well. I also need to go in each room in my house and pick up random piles of books that I just have left in corners, because that has also happened, and put everything into one place. Hopefully it'll be cohesive, hopefully it'll look good, and I decided, like I said, to bring you along in this journey. So let's get on with it. I don't really know how I am going to organize my shelves just yet. At first I thought about doing it in like alphabetical order, but I honestly don't think I'm smart enough for that. So I think I'm just gonna go off of vibes. I'll see whatever feels right when the books are out and we actually start putting them back into the shelves. I am going to listen to an audiobook as I do that. I don't know if I have my phone here. I do not. I will update you on the name of the audiobook that I picked once I grab my phone, because I actually do not know. I just felt like reading a thriller because it's super gloomy and foggy outside, and I felt like that would be the perfect book to get me through this task. And I just went on Libby, saw what was available, and just chose one. So I have no idea what this book is about. And I have no idea what this book is even called because I've already forgotten. So I'll go grab my phone, bring those piles of books into the living room, and start off with this reorganization video. The book that I chose is called The Club by Ellery Lloyd. All I know is that it is a thriller and it was one of Reese's Book Club's book picks. So we'll see what we will get into. Let's do this, right? Yeah. I've also just realized that I'm going to look absolutely ridiculous with this on, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna take this off because I've been wearing this for quite a while and my hair is just gonna look horrific. So hopefully I don't look too ridiculous right now. Like what? here is what we have so far. I took out all of the books from the shelves. I just kept those ones right there because I think that's where I'm going to keep my partner's like non-fiction and classic books. So this is what we're gonna work with. Wish me luck. So now that I have all of these books out of the shelves, what I'm going to do next is just figure out what I want to keep and what I do not want to keep and just go from there. So let's do this. I also very quickly realized I'm not really into this book. I've only listened to 2%, but I honestly could not tell you what it was about, aside from the fact that I heard the word upstate New York at one point, but I was not paying attention. So we're gonna browse a little bit more on the thriller section and see if there's anything else that catches my attention. So let's figure this out and then go back to these books. Alright, I think I have my pick. I've heard very good things about this book. It's called The Last House in Needley Street by Catriona Ward. I have heard a lot of creators talking about this book. I think it is a horror book, so I'll see if it scares me too much. If it doesn't, then this is what I will be listening from now on. This is something I was very obsessed with that I got sent. It is super, super cute. So these are a bunch of little copies of classic books, which I feel like I need a special spot on my shelves for. Look how pretty this is. It's probably been like half an hour and I'm already feeling very, very, very overwhelmed. I also realized that I can't really focus on any audiobooks as I'm doing this. I don't know if it's because I'm constantly like reading the titles of books. I feel like I can't really focus. So I think I'm just gonna put some music on and maybe later I'll try the audiobook again, because for now I really just can't do both things at once. So hi, things look pretty horrible right now, but I feel like it's going to look bad before it starts to look better. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start separating these books by genre so that I have an idea of where to place them on the shelves. I'm also going to wipe down my shelf so that I can start organizing it and start getting stuff out of the way, because right now I am a little bit overwhelmed. It's gonna work out. I know it will. It's just not looking very good right now, and I don't even have that many books, so we can do this. Things are starting to look a little bit better. I'm just running out of like ideas as to where I'm going to place each book, because I feel like my initial thoughts were to do it sort of like by vibes/genre, but I'm starting to worry that I won't be able to fill all of the shelves with like the same vibes or genre, so we're gonna have to come up with something. But starting to look a little bit better, starting to feel more optimistic about this whole process, and I'm really excited to see what the final product is going to look like. I already feel so much better just by looking at what I've got so far, so I feel like it'll be really exciting to finally have everything done. these are all of the books I will be getting rid of. I will probably talk about them in another video because we have way too many books over here. And now I'm going to go through each shelf before like putting the final little trinkets on them and showing you the final review. I'm just going to try to explain a little bit of my logic behind making these shelves, and hopefully you'll like it. I think I do. I'm not like 100% sold on them, but I'm happy enough with what it looks like right now. So this first shelf right here is sort of like a non-fiction classics, books that kind of make you look smart sort of thing. I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do with this first shelf, so this is what we ended up having. On the second shelf, we have some of my all-time favorite Roman Empire books, as well as some other books that I think are going to make it to my all-time favorites one day. So that's what we have going on there. Of course, Frederick Bachman is front and center of this shelf. Down here, we have some thrillers and horror books that both my partner and I really enjoy. And I kind of color-coded this one, but not really. I like the look of it though. Down here we just have my partner's teaching and history books and a couple of classics as well. This one is a little bit random. It's sort of like historical fiction slash dystopian slash speculative fiction. I wasn't entirely sure what to do with this one, so this is what I've got. This one up here is also a little bit random. I have all of my mythology books and like mythology retellings over here. And here I just have some like fantasy books that I don't have the whole collection, and also some graphic novels as well. Up here we have some fantasy books and my complete collection of the Faithful and the Fallen series, which I absolutely love. Up here, of course, we have all of my Heartstoppers. Let's not talk about the fact that this is the only one that is different from the other four. It really does upset me. Of course, my copy of Loveless, which I absolutely adored. Legendborn and Bloodmarked, also another series that I love, 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 and some other series that I don't have the complete collections of or that are standalones. And up here, these were also kind of like left behind, even though I do enjoy a lot of these books. I just didn't know what to do with them. But we have the top shelf is sort of like unhinged women or sad stories in general, and these over here are just books that do not match these vibes, and I don't really care about showing them off, so they're just turned like this. We have The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, this little Vader's Little Princess postcards, The House on Mango Street, Twilight, and these two books, which are books in Portuguese that are thrillers that I don't think I'm going to read anytime soon. So yeah. I am just going to put up the little trinkets that we have for our shelves. Get rid of some papers, some random papers that I just had sitting on the shelves, and also some candles that I have finished using and just never got rid of. And then I'll show you the final product and we will close out this video. Well, here is the final product of my little bookshelf area, well, my bookshelves area, and I am definitely very, very happy with it. It's not perfect, but it's definitely way better than what it was before. I am satisfied with what I see. It definitely makes me feel a lot better and a lot more excited about choosing my next reads, and it definitely feels good to get rid of as many books as I did. I'm going to be posting a book on haul video very soon because I did get rid of quite a few books. I have yet to count how many, but it was like 4 big piles, so I'm excited to donate those or sell it to my local used bookstore and use some in-store credit for myself. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. It does make me a little bit stressed about buying new books because I don't have room for them. But we don't have to worry about this until I go to the bookstore again, which is not going to happen today. So for today, I'm extremely happy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the final product, because I've seen some videos where people will post their bookshelves and then they just get shit on. So I hope this is not the case with me. But either way, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for believing in me and sticking around for this journey. I hope to see you on my next video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye.